This intersection here is 25A and Sunken Meadow Road, and 25A eastbound. You're going to make the left here onto Sunken Meadow Road. Be careful, cars coming down the hill in front of you. They're coming from the Sunken Meadow Parkway. This Sunken Meadow Road's a great road to ride on. It's a good practice road. You could downshift, upshift, trail brake. It's nice and curvy. It's relatively smooth. There's a lot of traffic these days because I guess people have been cooped up for 8 weeks now with COVID, and everybody's just getting out. But normally this road's empty. Nice and curvy. Just watch your driveways. People coming in and out. Nice and curvy. We're going towards. We're going to ride actually underneath the Sunken Meadow Parkway, which is coming up. Hence the name Sunken Meadow Road. To the left is that whole Sunken Meadow State Park, which you cannot access from here. You have to go back out onto 25A and back up that hill. Again, it's a nice road. Normally there's no traffic. Just obviously watch your intersections. But it's nice and curvy. Again, you can upshift, downshift. Like I said, this part the North Shore of Long Island, there's a lot of good nooks and crannies. You don't have to go out to Montauk Point. You don't have to go out to Orient Point. Those are just straightaways to begin with anyway. These are nice, curvy, nice nooks and crannies. You get access to Long Island Sound from here or the Nissequogue River. It's nice. Again, it's a nice road, a lot of good curves. And right now we're on our way to the Kings Park bluff. Again, Kings Park is part of the town. The town of Kings Park is part of the township of Smithtown. So the Kings Park bluff is monitored by Smithtown Public Safety. Now this first light here, this is Old Dock Road, and now we're on Sunken Meadow Road turned into St. Johnland Rd. So we're going to make a left here on Old Dock Road, and it'll take you straight to the waterfront, to the Nissequogue River. And again, it's monitored by, normally it's a kid from the town, but now with COVID, they have the Smithtown Public Safety Police there. And you just got to give them an address in Smithtown or Kings Park. Other locations, they actually make you get off the bike and show your registration. But here, you just got to, even if he asks, he may not even ask. Motorcyclists, he knows they just pop in and out. They don't really hang out too long. But, just come up with an address if you have to. And again, we're up at the checkpoint here, and there's the Nissequogue River, which this is the start of the river. This is the mouth of the Nissequogue River, and that's as it enters from the Long Island Sound. So to the left there, that's the Sound. This is the start of the Nissequogue River. It's great striped bass fishing, fluke fishing. You have to be careful. There's an incoming tide, outgoing tide. And there's ways of fishing that. You can launch boats here. Sea-doos, kayaks, canoes, but again, you gotta be careful. If you're in a kayak or canoe, you really got to know your tide charts, because you definitely don't want to be paddling, against the tide, because you'll be paddling for your life just to get back. Great places to sit here to the right. There's park benches. You could sit here. You could walk down to the beach. You walk onto the dock, and there's an upper level to the bluff as well, with just a little bit of a higher view. Different perspective. Let's see who's hanging out. There's some bad boys. All right. And once in a while you got to slow things down and smell the yellow Labradors. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Like I said, once in a while you just got to slow it down and enjoy what nature has to offer. Right in front of us, a little to the right there's a path. See that path? You can actually hike that and literally get lost. You got to be careful. You can hike that and end up at Sunken Meadow State Park and access the boardwalk if you want. Yeah, that's a beautiful view. Nice clear day. Connecticut's across the way. Oh, that beach straight across, that's one of the Smithtown beaches. It's called Short Beach. It's actually closed right now with this COVID thing. But this is a great little spot, especially, sunrise, sunset. It's a nice spot. You always got to stop at this sign. A lot of times there's going to be a cop just outside that fence, and he's going to want to see you stop at that stop sign. And that is the Kings Park Bluff. It's a great place. Now, this section of Long Island on the North Shore, we're just east of Northport Village. So like if you saw the video on Northport Village, if you had breakfast there and drove out east, you would be here. It would be a nice place to stop. Like I said, you could spend the whole day out on the North Shore of Long Island. You could start at Northport Village, you can come hit Kings Park Bluff, and then move on from there. There's so many other places to move on from there, out east from here. And just nice riding. Just definitely nice riding. Again, we're going to make the left here. This is St. Johnland Rd. We're going to make the left here. Watch this first turn. Again, there's a lot of sand this part of Long Island, especially after a rain. See all that sand? You got to be careful right there. You got to take that turn a little slow. To the right of us is the old Kings Park facility. We're going to pop in there real quick. I'm sorry, the Kings Park Psych Center facility. That's been closed now for about 25 years. And you can pop in here and get your creep on. Here's that main building. That's where all the magic happened years ago. All the torturing and screaming and electric shock therapy and frontal lobotomies. That's where it all happened. That's where the magic happened. And it's probably one of the most sought out creeping spots, right? Is that they call those guys creepers that break into old morgues, abandoned morgues and abandoned psych centers? That's probably one of the most valuable, most popular ones on the Northeast. This road is bumpy. It's they're not going to pave it. They've been trying to figure out what to do with this facility for about 50 years now. And again, there's the main. There's really not much to see here. There's a lot of grass area, but I wouldn't picnic here, to be honest. Here's that main building again where all the magic happened. It's a good place for a picture. So we're going to pop back out onto St. Johnland Rd. We're going to make that a right turn to continue on. We're going to make it right here. We're going to continue on. This is St. Johnland Rd. Now we're going towards like the town of Smithtown. Actually, we're going to hit first a section of Kings Park called... Oh, wait, look at this house here. This house was one of the original Smith houses from Smithtown. Obadiah Smith, related to Richard Smith, the guy that rode the bull and collected all this land. We're going to make the left coming up here. There's a little... I don't know the name of the street, but there's a little sign here that says, "Welcome to San Remo." San Remo is a small, like a little bungalow community of Kings Park because it borders the Nissequogue River. Watch this first turn here. It's a tough turn. It comes up really fast. Now we're on Landing Avenue. This is a great ride too. Landing Avenue is a nice ride. Very little traffic. This golf course here, I actually know the name of it because it's called the Landing Avenue Golf Course. Plus, the Smithtown Town Pool is in that complex. That's how I know it. But it is a great road. You just got to be careful coming down this hill now. It'll be an intersection of Oakside Road, and cars will shoot out from your right onto Landing. So you got to be careful right here. Be careful right here. And Landing area is nice. It's curvy. At dawn and dusk, you're going to see some deer on it. You got to be careful. But it's a great road. Now we're going to cross a very narrow portion of the Nissequogue River because it kind of wraps around. And there's a very narrow bridge there. They redid it, but it's still narrow. Do not be on that with another car. If you see this one right here, if you see a car coming or a truck, either blow it by, go faster, or slow down and let it, wait for it. You don't want to be on at the same time. We're going to stop here on Edgewood Avenue and continue on the next video.